Hello, my name is Alberto Diaz. I would like to present our educational platform, HEDERA Training. We will have a look at the different contents possible to upload into the platform, and most of all we will focus on the interactive video conference room called the virtual classroom. We will see this from the perspective of the student as well from the perspective of the trainer. Now, to begin, I have here the access to the HEDERA Training, which is available online by typing in the URL training.hedera.online, and with a username and a password, the role of a student or the role of a trainer can be accessed. In this case, we will take the profile from Natalia as a student, and the student currently has access to this course called Climate Change Adaptation Strategies in Microfinance, and we will have a look into this course to get to know the different options available in HEDERA Training. To understand the structure of the course, the courses can have what are called sections, which are divided here into these titles, in this case intro or the session 1, and then each of these sections can contain also different contents. And back to the main page, these sections are created by the trainer or by the administrator to generate the material that is displayed inside the course. So other possible contents is to display within each of the sections quick reviews or quizzes, also surveys, to offer a feedback about the course. And in this manner, courses can obtain a structure of their own, adapted to the necessities of the course. Now, this seen from the perspective of the trainer, which is this profile that I have prepared here called Trainer HEDERA. Then the trainer has access, of course, to the same material, which the trainer itself, in this case, has built into the course. And additionally, to see how the courses could be edited, by simply turning the edit on, then all of these contents are now available to either edit the name of the section or to add new activities. So here we could add into this section a quiz or a survey, or we can add a file or a folder. If we would like to add an additional section, we would find this button which is called Add Topics, and then by clicking here a new title of this type would appear, meaning that a new section as displayed here would appear underneath. To finalize the edit mode, we can click here on Turn Editing Off. One very special feature of HEDERA Training are the virtual classrooms, which is more than a video conference, since through this tool there are many different options to interact with the students. Now, while I am loading this from the perspective of the trainer, I will enter now from the perspective of the student. Now again, back to the profile of Natalia. I'm entering the virtual classroom, and at the same time I will enter the virtual classroom also from a separate profile that I will access using my mobile phone, and we will wait a few seconds until it loads. Now we get the question whether we want to join with a microphone or listen only, or we can also join the virtual classroom using a phone. As a teacher or as a tutor, probably the best option is to use a microphone, since we will be speaking. To make it quicker, I will just close this window. By clicking here, I would activate the microphone. So now here I find that currently Alberto Diaz has joined the session as a student. So I just joined here using my mobile phone. Now looking at Natalia's profile, we see that she also has the option whether to join with a microphone or listening only. We will say listening only. And while this loads, still here at the profile from Natalia. So, as we can see, U means that I am at Natalia's profile, and now I will upload a presentation which I have ready to share with the classroom, and now we can upload it. This might take a few seconds. If all this is done previous to beginning the class, well, it is all time that we won't be spending at the same time as everyone is waiting until the lecture begins. So the presentation is now available. I will open it right here, and now the students can access also the same presentation by clicking the same icon. So this feature here is really interesting because I will make it smaller here so we can see both screens. When I move the mouse on the side of the trainer, HEDERA, we can also see that it is moving in the screen of the student. Now I can move the presentation and control it from my screen. I can use tools to underline the presentation, do drawings, also type something. And then the interesting part is that everything that is done by the trainer is also seen by the student on the same presentation. This presentation can also be recorded. When I click here on the button on the top, start recording, and I say yes, then the session is now being recorded. By the end of the session, it will remain stored in the profile of the students as well in the profile of the trainer. And in this way, there is a register of the lectures. It seems that the student Alberto just logged out. There he is again with the phone. Apparently when the phone goes to sleep, or when the screen is turned off then it stops working. Another interesting feature is the possibility to run polls during the presentation. For instance, related to a specific topic, I ask if everyone or anyone in the lecture is familiar with the concept of aggregated and non-aggregated data. And please answer yes for those that knows what aggregated data is. I can create this poll, and at this moment, seen from the profile of Natalia, the student, the polling options are yes and no. And so for the question, am I familiar, yes or no, I can say here yes. And Alberto will say also yes, of course. And then when I say back again at the profile from the trainer, publish polling results, I as a trainer get the results over here, and the student also obtains the polling results in their screen. If the student has a question, there are different status. I can raise a hand, and seen from the perspective of the trainer, I'll close this, I will see that Natalia has a hand up. So options here are I can start a private chat, so we can exchange a message here. Hit that tab. And now seen from the side of the student, I have here a message from the trainer. Exchange ideas. Thanks. And so like a regular chat. A different form of chat is public chat. Anything that I type here is open to everyone, so everyone can read this. So I publish it here. The student sees that there has been a message over here. There can be an answer. And then this can also be shared from any student's or participant's profile. So I can say from Alberto says hi. Oops, says Jesus. Okay, ignore the typo. Not my fault, was the phone. So this is it. I can jump in between slides, move to the back and front, and to erase. I would like to show here. If I want to take any of these things that I have either typed or drawn from the presentation, I can undo everything that I have done on the slide, or erase it completely. If we were be using right now microphones, and one of the students here has a question, we can select this option, promote to moderator, and then in this case Natalia would obtain the possibility to talk into the group. So now we can finalize the session and the meeting. I say here yes, okay. Seen from the perspective of Natalia, also okay. So this brings me to an end of this very basic and general explanation of the educational platform HEDERA Training. If you have any questions, please let us know and we will be happy to get in touch with you. I hope you found this video interesting, and talk to you soon. Bye.